Hello and welcome to the part 2 series of my masterclass. My name is Olubenga. In this series, we're going to be discussing key signature, all about scales and chords, how to apply these things into your music production. Let's get started. Okay, so now let's talk about key signature. Key signature is a group of accidentals, set of sharps, flats, and rarely natural. The only plain white keys on the piano is the key of C, the natural keys. So then we've got one sharp of key G major, two sharps in key D major, three sharps in key A major, and four sharps in key E major, five sharps in key B, six sharps in key F sharp, seven sharps in key C sharp. Also the flats as well. One flat in key F, two flats in key B flat, three flats in key E flat, four flats in key A flat, and so on. We're going to be talking about scale, the things representing the major scale. Now let's understand this. In English, we have alphabet. In music, we have 7 alphabets, which are represented by the English alphabet. So the first one is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So once you count this, you see there are 7 in numbers, representing the musical alphabet or the musical scale. So this is how musical major scale works. From A back to A, making the major scale 8 in numbers. Because once you count the alphabet, they are just 7. What you need to know is from C, let's just focus on key C because it's a natural key which we can actually understand how it works because it's just plain white keys. So from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is what makes up our major scale. So now we're going to be talking about the tones and semitones. We number key C as number 1, key D as number 2, E number 3, F number 4, G number 5, A number 6, B number 7, and the higher octave of the C number 8. If you look up here, the T represents tone and the ST represents semitones. So in case you're wondering what is the meaning of the T and the ST. How did we get this T here? What you need to know is from your number 1 to number 2 is a tone. Why is it a tone? Okay, look up here. There is a black key here dividing the 2. So before you can actually move from 1 to 2, you have to move from 1 to sharp 1 to 2. So it means moving from 1 to 3 is a tone. But imagine you moving from 1 to sharp 1 is a semitone. There are no bridges in between. There are no notes in between dividing the 2. So now from 1 to 2, you have a note in between them, dividing them. So that makes a tone, as you can see here, the T. So from 2 to 3, we have a note in between them as well, which is the D sharp. That makes a tone as well. The interesting thing now is from 3 to 4, we don't have any notes in between them. It's an half movement because you just go from 1 to there you get a semitone. Let's go back to 1. From your 1, so you go 1 sharp to 2. From your 2, 2 sharp to 3. From your 3, there is no 3 sharp anywhere. So from your 3, you just go to 4. So which means this makes semitone. So now let's go from your 4 to 5. We have a 4 sharp, which is F sharp. So from your 4 to 5 is a tone. From your 5 to 6 is a tone. From your 6 to 7 is a tone. And from your 7 to 8 is a semitone. So apply this method. Then you'll be able to get the major scale on all keys. Getting the major scale from C sharp. So how do you get that? Remember, 3 notes, all movements is a tone. And we're looking for tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So from your C sharp to your D, you see there are no notes in between, so that makes it a semitone. But we need a tone. So now from your C sharp to your D sharp is a tone, because there is a note in between, which is the note of D. So now from C sharp to D sharp, a tone. From D sharp to E is a semitone, so we need a tone, need to go a step higher, which is going to be F. So from your D sharp to your F is going to be a tone. So now we need a semitone. From your F to F sharp, that's a semitone. So from F sharp to G sharp is a tone. From your G sharp to your A sharp is another tone. And from your A sharp to your C is another tone, because you have a note in between dividing the A sharp and the C, which is the B. And from your C to your C sharp is the semitone. So, knowing this major scale would make you understand the next thing we are going into, because this scale would help you so much in creating melodies, in composing lyrics, composing songs. So, before going into chords, I would like us to name this alphabet into music tonic solfas. So this is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So this is the tonic solfa for a major scale. So from here, you form a chord, because a chord is formed by 3 or more notes. But the intervals matter. I wouldn't go into much details because I wouldn't want to bore you guys with too much theories in music. I just want to go straight into making music with these things. Okay, let me play the major scale on key C. Chords are made up of 3 or more notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, what we need to know about chords is the major chords are made up of 1, 3, 5. This is a major chord. It's called triad chords. If you could remember, we talked about our major scale and major chords. The formula we used in deriving at the major chord was the first note plus the third note plus the fifth note, which is going to be your C, E, and G, as you can see on the chart here. Okay, so now talking about the minor chords, the only thing that makes difference between a major chord and a minor chord is the third note, because in minor chords the third notes are to be flattened in semitone. Now, as you can see here, we've got the first note plus the flatted third note plus the fifth note. These are the combination of notes that makes up minor chord, and you play these 3 notes simultaneously. So now let's write out the alphabet of the minor chord. We've got the first note, which is over here, C, plus the third note, E flat, plus the fifth note, G. This is a minor chord. As you can see the difference between the minor chord and the major chord. When we go into the digital audio workstation to make music, we mix the minor chords and the major chords and scales. We mix them together to create a very good sounding music. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned some few things that could help spicing up your music production. If so, give me a like. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification button, like, share this video, and any question you do have, drop it down in the comment section below. I'll respond to them. At peace.